up, everyone? Welcome to the biggest show of the year, the biggest episode of Cannabis Critique, the one you look forward to, the one that has the epic HBO-style intro. It is the Cannabis Critique Awards show, the 2021 awards, the best of 2021, where I tell you the best flower I will go over today, the best indica, the best sativa, the best hybrid, at least in my opinion, your hybrid of the year, your sativa of the year, your indica of the year. We'll have some honorable mentions in the flower categories, and I will have a cultivator of the year as well. So let's just get right into it with our flowers of the year. Our indica of the year goes to Columbia Care's Love Triangle. I can't even tell you guys how much I enjoyed this bud. It really checks all the boxes for you. It has dense, sparkly nugs, light green, dark green, yellows, oranges, purples running through them. Just gorgeous bud. The only thing lacking on the Love Triangle for me was the smell. It did lack a bit of smell. It had kind of just a piney type of smell to it, but that's very common in the Illinois market. It tasted kind of minty, and the high is where the Love Triangle really shined for me. It did everything I want an indica to do without being too overwhelming. It was very relaxing and offered a huge mood boost, made me very social, laughy. This is like going to a concert type of weed, my perfect type of bud. So yeah, Love Triangle from Columbia Care, my indica of the year. Some other indicas I really enjoyed this year: Animal Mints from Columbia Care, another very potent indica. Grim Bastard from Revolution, if you have a chance to find that one, definitely check it out. And the Ice Cream Cake from Arise, my indica of the year last year, is still really, really good this year. So if you want to check that out, definitely recommended from me as well. Let's go to the other side of the flower. Let's do our sativa of the year, and that goes to Gas Station Sushi from Cresco. Yes, a very strangely named strain. A lot of people complain about the name of this strain because it, like, I don't know, it offends them or something. I thought the name was absolutely hilarious. The look of this bud is beautiful. It has purples and greens running through it. A lot of orange hairs running throughout the bud. Very dense for a sativa. Just great looking stuff. The smell has a very unique odor to it. I was smoking some the other day and my wife remarked that it smelled like sausage. So take that for what you will. But the Gas Station Sushi definitely has some terpenes that you don't experience from a lot of other bud. Every time I've had this bud, it's been very fresh. And the taste of it it's sort of familiar. It's an old school type of flavor. The high on this one is everything I want from a sativa. It is an extreme mood booster, a clear head, and you get a slight energy boost from this one without being too much anxiety. Some other sativas that I enjoyed this year, Lemon Bean from Cresco. That one almost felt to me like an indica. I heard a lot of people get anxiety and that one like tends to overwhelm them, but for me personally, I really enjoyed the Lemon Bean from Cresco. I didn't find it to be too overwhelming. And another sativa I enjoyed this year was Jack Herer from Arise. That one's kind of my go-to sativa. It is a nice sativa that just offers a very clear-headed type of high that will leave you motivated throughout the day and keep you nice and calm. So definitely enjoyed the Jack Herer from Arise as well. But my sativa of the year, Gas Station Sushi from Cresco. So let's get into the middle ground. Let's do our hybrids. Hybrid of the year. My hybrid of the year goes to Cookie Dose from Revolution. This one is an extremely potent hybrid, which is really what I'm looking for when I pick up a hybrid. They tend to really hit me pretty hard, and this one definitely does. It almost feels like you take a dab whenever you take a hit of this one. It is just like sweat inducing, really smacks you right in the face. It's very much energy inducing at the beginning and then relaxing at the end. again, what you're looking for in the hybrid category. Some other hybrids I enjoyed this year: Ascend's McLovin and Ascend's Cake Mints, both very strong hybrid type of flowers. I think they're labeling the Cake Mints a sativa now, but when I bought it, it was a hybrid. The McLovin, another like very, very potent strain. Some other hybrids I enjoyed this year were Punch Breath from Bedford Grow. I had that one recently, that one kind of a grapey type of hybrid. And the Gorilla Cheese from Revolution is a great hybrid that offers a little bit of a different experience, some different terpenes there. Other honorable mentions in the flower category I wanted to tell you guys about and make sure you checked out this year. The Green Line OG from Cresco, I really enjoyed that hybrid from Cresco, another big mood booster for me. GTI's Black Afghan, that's off their Rhythm line. I think that is the best flower that they put out. Every time I've picked it up, I've really, really enjoyed it. It is an indica flower, kind of a heavier indica, but if you're looking for like a flower that could maybe help you sleep, help you relax, Black Afghan from the Rhythm line, pretty good. And another indica I really enjoyed this year that I wanted to mention to you guys, the London Pound Mints from Cresco. I've really stepped it up recently. A lot of their newer strains are really top-notch. The Gas Station Susie, the London Pound Mints, they both came out recently, and I enjoyed them both very, very much. So now that we've got our indica, our sativa, our hybrid of the year, and our honorable mentions out of the way for the flower category, let's get into our cultivator of the year. This one was a little bit tough for me. I have like 3 or 4 cultivators that I really, really like, and there are stuff that I don't like about each one. But my cultivator of the year this year went to Revolution. I ended up picking them over Arise and Columbia Care, my other two that were kind of in the running, because Revolution has stayed really consistent this year with their quality while still pushing out a lot of newer strains. Arise really doesn't have too much variety in their offerings. A lot of the strains have been on the market now for over a year. I do enjoy having access to like ice cream cake like all the time from Arise. That's definitely cool, but I would definitely enjoy seeing some more variety from them in the coming year. And Columbia Care, I really enjoy their flower, but it is kind of hard for me to find down here. I don't know if that's their fault or my fault or whatever, but I just never really see their flower too much down here. Never even got to try their 777 line, which a lot of people rave about. And another weird thing about Columbia Care that kind of weirds me out just a little bit, their flower is kind of almost too dense. So I think that, I don't know, it might be a little PGR going on there, but I don't really worry too much about that type of thing. And another thing with Columbia Care, their testing results always seem to be very, very inflated. I've gotten some bud from them that's like 35% THC. It just leaves me going, really? I don't know. But like I said, Cultivator of the Year went to Revolution this year. They stayed consistent while pushing out some new genetics for us to enjoy. So let's go over our final rundown, just so you don't forget. Indica of the Year from Cannabis Critique is Love Triangle. Columbia Care's Love Triangle off their Seed and Strain line. The Sativa of the Year, Gas Station Sushi from Cresco. And my hybrid of the year goes to Cookie Dose from Revolution, and they also took Cultivator of the Year. If you enjoyed this Cannabis Critique special episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.